Man, what a wild game. What a way to start the NBA Cup. The Lakers pulled off a big one against the Memphis Grizzlies, winning 117-112 after being down by 14 at halftime. But honestly, in today's NBA, a 14-point lead means nothing. Both teams proved that tonight. The Lakers went up by nearly 15 in the first quarter, then fell behind by 14, bounced back up by 15, and still made it a nail-biter in the fourth before finally closing it out. And thank God for Luka Doncic. After missing a few games, he came back and absolutely went off. 44 points, hitting 14 of 27 from the field, 6 of 15 from deep, plus 12 rebounds and 6 assists. This was vintage Luka, dominant, confident, and unstoppable. And honestly, that performance probably saved Austin Reeves from another exhausting night of trying to carry the scoring load on his own. Austin Reeves has been doing it all lately, running the offense, setting up plays, and scoring, basically the primary ball handler and playmaker for the Lakers. But tonight, he finally got some help. Still, it clearly threw him off a bit. His rhythm wasn't the same since he had to play more off the ball than usual. But honestly, he doesn't seem to care. Winning is what matters most to him, and the Lakers got it done. Even so, Reeves still dropped 21 points, though his shot wasn't falling, just 5 of 14 from the field and 2 of 8 from 3. What really stood out was his defense and effort. He finished with a team-high plus 15, tied with Jackson Hayes, who also gave them solid minutes off the bench. Hayes actually got more playing time tonight because DeAndre Ayton didn't return after halftime. No real update yet on what happened there, no visible injury, and reports even mentioned he was technically available for the fourth quarter. Definitely something to keep an eye on. Even though DeAndre Ayton didn't return, it's still unclear why. Could be an injury, maybe an illness, or something else. Either way, it's worth keeping an eye on. Thankfully, Jackson Hayes stepped up big time in his place. He only scored 2 points, but grabbed 7 rebounds, including 1 offensive, and dished out 5 assists, which was actually second only to Luka Doncic. Plus, he didn't commit a single turnover. Hayes played really well overall. He's the kind of backup center every team wants, energetic, reliable on defense, and already comfortable playing alongside Luka and the rest of the squad. Sure, he makes a few low IQ plays here and there, but he's a solid piece off the bench. Outside of that, this was a true team win. And we've got to shout out Marcus Smart too. He put up 12 points, shot 5 of whatever from the field, added 4 assists and 2 steals, but more importantly, the way he defended Ja Morant was game-changing. Morant just couldn't get going offensively thanks to Smart's pressure all night. Ja Morant was completely shut down, just 8 points the whole game. He shot 3 of 14 from the field, 0 of 6 from 3, with 7 assists and only 1 turnover. But that low scoring, all thanks to Marcus Smart. He made Morant uncomfortable all night, cutting off drives, contesting everything, forcing him to pass instead of attack. You could see it messing with Morant mentally. By the fourth quarter, he looked hesitant and totally out of rhythm. And honestly, it felt personal for Smart. The Grizzlies traded him last season to Washington, where he eventually got bought out. Facing his old team tonight, he definitely made them regret it. He played tough, composed, and made his presence known. Overall, it was a huge game for Marcus Smart, another monster night from Luka Doncic, a strong showing from Jackson Hayes off the bench, and plenty of solid effort from their role players across the board. Yeah, and honestly, outside of Austin Reeves, if you even want to count him as a role player, Rui Hachimura had a solid night too. He only took 4 shots, but played tough defense and made the most of his minutes. Jake LaRavia also deserves credit. He didn't repeat that crazy 27-point game he had against Minnesota, but still gave them 13 points off the bench in what was also a bit of a revenge game for him. He shot 5 of 8, grabbed 5 rebounds, added 2 assists, 2 steals, and just made a real impact overall. The whole team showed up, especially on the defensive end, which really made the difference. If they can keep defending like this, they'll be tough to beat. With all that said, I'll let you hear from JJ Redick and the team about their big win tonight and how they plan to keep the momentum rolling.
Hey, Luka, we know you obviously missed the last couple of games, the finger and the leg contusion. Can you just take us through the week, how you recovered, if you kind of felt better and were able to fly out and play, and how that went for you?
Yeah, at the beginning we probably didn't think I was going to play Friday, but after getting, everyday treatment, everyday working, I felt way better. So we decided we flew out here, we see how I feel, and then if I'm good to go, I'll play.
Obviously from your output, right, didn't look like you were nursing too just with being able to score 40 again. Mentioned the stat, Wilt Chamberlain, back in the 60s, is the only other player to start like that. Jordan and AD had done it for 2 games, but just what kind of rhythm are you in? How are you feeling like the buckets are coming? And what does that level of efficiency mean for you?
I mean, I feel great, but obviously if we get a win, I feel even better. So that's the whole point, trying to help the team to win. Sometimes it's going to be due by scoring, sometimes other things. So, we just got to see what the defense gives us every game. Every team's going to play differently to us, and just trying to figure out how to win the game.
Luka, while you were hurt, Austin had a 51-point game, 40-point game. You still have LeBron James, the league's all-time leading scorer, yet to play. What do you think the offensive ceiling is for this team? How good can this group be when it comes to scoring the basketball?
It can be way better. The way Austin played when I was out. Obviously today he didn't want to shoot the ball. I don't know why. I told him. But we got LeBron coming back. Obviously, I don't know when, but we have. I feel like we have a lot of improvement left in the offense. But all this is nothing if we're not gonna get stops. Like the first half today, I think we play very bad. No energy, and it starts with me. So first of all, we gotta be better on defense to start the half, and then just play like the second half.
A couple for you. The lower left leg injury, when did it happen? And obviously when you came here you had the left calf thing. Is it any associated with that at all?
Yeah, I got hit, just hit, in the lower leg. It happened in the second quarter. We found the hit, so, it was just because of that. And then my fingers, it was like second play of the game, which still hurts, but it's my left hand, so I don't use it that much.
And obviously we brought up the Wilt stat. It's also, you're the first Laker to average 45 for 3 straight games since Kobe back in 2007. Is there a number, is 40 points per game a sustainable goal for you, number for you?
That's gonna be tough. I don't know. But like I said, sometimes they're gonna double me more. Sometimes I won't be able to score that much. Obviously I had some pretty, I think 3-4 shots. That was crazy shot that I felt like doing, but they were terrible shot. So I gotta, like I said before, I gotta work on that. But that's tough. I don't know. Austin's stupid.
We're in the room for this, but JJ was talking about Jackson and the reads he was able to make out of the pick and roll. Just where have you kind of seen your guys' whether you want to say chemistry or synergy build off of last season after you played alongside him so much down the stretch?
I told Jackson, like the way he came out in the third quarter was unbelievable. I told him, we're up because of you. You did all the little things that you need to do, and you did great. So, props to Jackson. He played an amazing game, I would say. But then, like Marcus, Jake, like everybody, was locked in, especially in the second half. JJ talked to us about in the halftime that we need to be more physical, and that's what we did.
Start the third.
I didn't raise my voice. At least I don't think I did. But it wasn't clean. Not safe for work. But if I had to summarize it, we didn't start the game playing hard. Then we did. We built an 8-point lead. And then they went on a 33-11 run, primarily with 5 guys on the court that just played harder than us. So we challenged them at halftime. And like watching 2 different teams, and we had a good stretch in the first half where I thought we did a lot of the things. We had a really physical green on Jaren Jackson Jr. that resulted in a turnover. Had some good moments for middle of the first quarter to middle of the second quarter, and then it was like we're like zombies.
DeAndre obviously didn't come out to start third quarter. It sounded like he's a little tight with the back. What was
he just had some middle back spasms. He was available in the fourth quarter when he came back out. He had a heat back on, but just felt like it wasn't worth it given that group, with Jackson and Vando at the 5, we rotating between that in the second half. They were really good and just didn't want to risk it with him.
This is weird with him sitting back there, but I think Luka tonight became just the second player ever to start the season with 3 straight 40-point games, first since 1962. Just what are you seeing offensively right now with how comfortable he is?
Congrats. That's awesome. Yeah. Who Wilt Chamberlain. Wilt, I figured. Wilt's got all the records.
7 times and 5 times.
He averaged like 50 that year.
Yeah. No, he just continues to get where he wants to go, and he takes what the defense gives him. And the one thing I think we can be a little bit better at tonight was just, we had a lot of opportunities to create 4-on-3s, and whether it was spacing or timing, we did an okay job, but we didn't do a great job. I thought Jackson, when he did get in the pick and roll, made some really nice plays, some really nice catches in traffic. Got DK a corner 3 in the first half. Jackson overall, just to kind of 45 seconds before the half starts, and he, hey Jackson, you're going to start the second half. DA's not ready, and then I don't even know what his stats are, but he played great and ended up being a plus 15. He was awesome in the second half, and I think for Luka, just his comfort level with what we're doing, with our play calling. There was a couple plays tonight where he wanted something. We got good stuff out of that. So, he seems very comfortable out there.